13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Tanner Holbrook, live from Harrison Park Academy here in Grand Rapids as GRPS. First day of school is today. Very comfortable as you head out the door this morning. Meteorologist Amber Twardy is live on the weather deck for us this morning, and I would even venture to say, Amber, you might need a little bit of a jacket.
Yeah, and Tanner, I know you can't see, but I'm actually wearing one out on the weather deck right now. So a little bit of a cool start to the day. Temperatures for many of us that are right now in the 50s will be rising into the low to mid 80s, so pretty seasonable into this afternoon, but a very comfortable start to our Monday at very least. Those temperatures into this afternoon pretty similar to what we saw yesterday. 13 weather ball is green, no change foreseen to our temperatures. It's also blinking bright. We do have the chance for some rain in sight. This view is sponsored by West Shore Home. As we head throughout the rest of the day, temperatures that are once again going to be rising into the low to mid 80s later on. Fairly dry throughout the daytime hours, but clouds increasing with the chance for some thunderstorm development into the late afternoon, mainly this evening. This is when we could start to see some of those thunder showers trying to develop. More thunderstorms overnight, fairly scattered, although severe weather is not expected out of this. We'll continue to see, though, some of these storms rolling through. I wouldn't be surprised by a few of them being on the stronger side, potentially producing some downpours. Might be a little bit noisy overnight, continuing to see some lightning too. Now, a lot of that continues to clear out, still getting some thunderstorms into our Tuesday morning, but Tuesday late afternoon and especially to Tuesday evening, looking at drier conditions to return. Now, that's what we're expecting for our Tuesdays, drying conditions. It's still going to be very humid, though. A lot of our dew points that are sitting close to the 70-degree mark tomorrow. Temperatures that are still very seasonable, though, lower 80s, closer to 80 as we head into Wednesday. Partly cloudy skies, less humid even. So humidity is decreasing into our Wednesday, feeling even more comfortable into the second half of the work week. Looking at dew points that are largely sitting in the lower 60s, even upper 50s. Bit of a spike in our dew points into Saturday, but it doesn't last long before dew points sink back down into possibly the lower 50s by Sunday. It's not just our dew points that are going to be dropping, though. It's also our temperatures. A lot of us sitting somewhat close to normal, within a few degrees of it as we head throughout the next about 6 days, but Saturday into Sunday, we're seeing quite the drop here. Sunday high temperatures likely to be in the mid to upper 70s. We'll continue to see some of those 70s lasting with us into the next week, so we're going to be feeling fairly comfortable. If you're somebody who's been hoping for some fall-like conditions, well, this is going to be a little bit of a taste of it for what we can expect into the end of this month. Temperatures near the lakeshore for today, if you're heading out to the beach, going to be pretty comfortable, low to mid 80s for many, just seeing that possibility of thunderstorms later on. So if you're heading to the beach, earlier is better. Northern zone sitting in the lower 80s and also seeing some lower to mid 80s for our southern zone today. Your 13 on your side 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the low to mid 80s today, seeing the possibility of some thunderstorms. Humidity still hanging on today and especially into tomorrow, but more comfortable conditions, sunny skies and temperatures that are fairly seasonable into the end of this week, dropping down even more into the end of the weekend and next week.